to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Leah, or you guys can call me Baby Scorpio. And in today's pickle card reading, this is going to be what impact do you guys leave on your exes. Now, when I say exes, I'm talking strictly romantic partners, and I will do a reading like what impact do you leave on your friends. So just be mindful of that. But when I'm talking what impact do you guys leave on your exes and like why I'm doing this reading is just because sometimes we think like, oh, this may be my soulmate, or this is the person that I'm meant to be with forever, and that's just not the case. Sometimes these people are lessons, and sometimes we are lessons in these people's lives. So this is like, you are the lesson in their lives and what you taught them in the relationship, okay? So with that being said, I have 3 piles for you guys. The first pile is going to be lapis lazuli, and it looks like this. The second pile is going to be citrine, and it looks like this. And the last pile is going to be moonstone, and it looks like this. So I will have the timestamps down below in the comment section so you guys can check them out from there, or you guys can choose your pile/piles in the next clip. So let's get it, let's go, y'all. So again, pile number 1 is going to be lapis lazuli, pile number 2 is going to be citrine, and pile number 3 is going to be moonstone. I'm going to give you guys time to meditate. And we're going to get into pile number 1. Hey, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So before I get into your cards or anything, I'm going to tell you why you chose this lapis lazuli crystal. With this crystal, I'm getting that you guys are very confident within yourself. You guys are in this energy of where you guys are moving forward from your exes. I'm seeing the numbers 111, so you guys are starting a new beginning. You guys are in this energy of where you want a new person, or you want to be in a new energy. I feel like you guys are already a new person. You guys are starting a new routine, and you're very confident within yourself. And I feel like that is the impact that you guys left on your ex, is that you guys are confident within yourself with or without this person. So this person realized that they had to boss up and focus on their priorities instead of just focusing on getting sexual favors from other people, because I'm getting that this person was very hypersexual and they needed to be sexually active with just different people all the time to feel good about themselves, and you guys didn't. So I'm getting that the impact that you guys left on them was that they really had to deeply reflect and focus on their priorities, focus on what really matters to them, because if they continue on that route, they're going to lose everything that truly matters to them, especially when it comes to their health. Like, their health could be something that they're focusing on. They could be going to the gym. Like, you guys could be seeing that your ex or your exes are going to the gym and they're trying to improve their lifestyle, just because the hypersexual energy that they were in is no longer working for them, okay? And I'm getting that what also impacted your exes, and I'm also getting that the energy that you guys were in that also impacted your exes is your sixth sense, okay? You guys knowing certain things were going to happen, you guys knowing that certain people were wrong for them also impacted them, because they realized after you guys left, every foundation that they thought was stable ended up crumbling, just because a lot of the people that they were around did not have the best intentions for them, especially the people that were trying to, be romantically involved with you behind their back. They realized that, oh, these people are not my friends. Oh, these people, really just want something from me, or they're using me in some sort of way. And this could have even been their family members, of where you guys had to tell their family members, hey, we can't keep giving you money because we need to pay our bills. And I'm getting that you guys are in this energy now that you guys no longer have to deal with that. You guys no longer have to be in that energy because you guys have your own money. You guys are, living it up. I'm getting that you guys are working on your finances and you guys are working on leveling up in your life. And I feel like with your ex, they have to restart. Like, they have to restart the situations that they were in, just because they thought the foundations that they had in their life were stable when it came to you guys coming into their life, but they quickly realized with you and looking at your situations and your foundations that everything that they thought was real was not real. And that's why I'm getting like you guys had like this sixth sense of like where now this person believes in the unknown. They believe in certain things that they cannot see because of you and because of your intuition and how strong your intuition was. So with that being said, let's get into your overall energy. And I have the card meditate and contemplate. Yeah, this person could be a Pisces or just have Pisces placements in their chart, or you guys could be a Pisces, but I'm getting that this person literally dreams about you and dreams about like wanting to reconnect with you, but I'm getting that you guys are definitely not in that energy. I feel like you guys are more focused on how to move forward in your life and how to just let go of this person. I'm also getting that you guys taught this person how to meditate or get their mind back in some sort of way, because there were a lot of people around them that were manipulating them, and they felt like you guys were in that manipulation energy just because they weren't used to somebody being so honest with them. Because I'm getting that your communication is a 10 out of 10. You guys know how to communicate to the best of your abilities, and I'm getting that you guys know how to communicate as an adult. And I feel like this person either was like shutting down, or this person was trying to, you know, communicate as an adult, but they were never taught to communicate as an adult, or they never seen how to communicate as an adult, and you guys were the first person to teach them that. So they're working on that. It's not that they have it all together right now, but they're working on that, and they're trying to be a better person, not only for you, or I'm getting like somebody does want to come back to you or want to be with you again, but at the same time, it's more so like they'll never forget you. Like you guys have that energy of where it's almost like you're pulling them back in, or like because you guys had such a spiritual influence on this person, I feel like they will always be connected to you in some sort of way, or it's like they feel like you guys are their soulmate. But I'm hearing spirit say that sometimes your soulmate is not the person that you're going to end up with, in the sense of like you have multiple soulmates. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm getting that this could have been like somebody's first love, this could have been somebody's like first crush or something like that, and they still remember you because of how much you guys have influenced them to move forward in their life. And also think deeper about certain situations. It's not that they're like paranoid about certain people doing them wrong, but I feel like they're more aware because of you and because of the impact that you guys have brought into their life. Okay, so with that being said, let's get into your tarot cards. I'm getting that this person also was impacted by your intelligence. So I'm getting that you guys are very intelligent. You guys are heavily into the sciences, and you guys are like science-based people. So you guys influence this person to research more, to read more, to think about things on a deeper level, like I was saying before. With the next card, I have the Six of Pentacles. This person is working on being more generous in like genuinely giving to the right people. So I'm getting that this person is working on using their discernment and not just trying to give to anybody and everybody that will give them some sort of attention. And I'm also getting that they're working on receiving. So maybe this person was a giver, but they weren't a type of person to be open to receiving. So they weren't able to receive your love, or they weren't able to receive the gifts that you guys would give them because they felt like it wasn't in their place to receive. Like they felt like it was like demoting them to a lower masculine scale. That's what I'm getting, like this person feeling like. Or this person felt like when they received, they weren't worthy of receiving in some sort of way. So you guys helped them to be open to that. So you guys opened their heart in some sort of way. And the impact that you guys have really left on them is dropping their pride and asking for help as well. So this person is more open to receiving the help that they need, either in like therapy or either in like just like in regular certain things. I feel like this person is more open to just asking for help. And I feel like you guys were that type of partner to be like, if you need help, you need to ask for help. Like I can't read your mind. So I feel like this person is working on their communication in order to ask for the right people to help them. And I feel like what really was blocking them was the people around them. And I feel like you guys kept telling them that the people around you are not your friends. Like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know why you think that these people are your friends. Just because you went to school with them for a very long time does not mean that these people are your friends. It doesn't mean that they like you even, because I'm getting that you guys could have had beef with their friends, or you guys just didn't feel a good feeling around their friends. It was something about their friendships that made you feel very uneasy. And I feel like when you guys brought this to the surface, just even by being around these people, this person started to notice that these people were moving different. This person started to notice that these people were not equally giving to them like you guys were. And it's not that they were like trying to compare you guys' relationships because they felt like it was different. It was more so like, if this person is doing the best that they can in their relationships and they have stable foundations in their relationships, why is it that when I give to somebody is not able to give me the same love in return? And I'm getting like them saying that to their friends, or them saying that about their friends. And I'm getting that you guys impacted them to open their heart and do a little deeper diving of like why they cannot receive. And I'm getting that this person is working on a lot of the childhood issues of like abandonment, of like trying to work through these problems that they have in their life. Okay, so with the next card, I have the Ace of Wands. So you guys impacted them to start bigger projects, think deeper, have new ideas, to create more. I feel like you guys inspired them to move forward in ways that they never thought they could, and to have bigger dreams. Their friends tried to keep them on one level because their friends were at one level, and you guys were like, no, that there's a whole world out there. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Like, you need to be more adventurous. Because I feel like this person is adventurous, but at the same time they were able to unleash that because of the people that they were around, and they didn't feel comfortable moving forward away from these people. I feel like they were comfortable being around these people because that was all that they knew. But you guys opened their eyes to being more inspired, being in this energy of where you start projects and you finish them. And I feel like this person is really trying to be in that energy a lot more, is being more reliable for the people that they're around, and trying to let go of these people, places, and situations that were holding them almost like hostage, but like in a spiritual sense, in a way that they felt like they couldn't move forward because, oh, this person needs help, or this person may need my help, so I'll just stay where it feels comfortable, but I'm not growing as much as I know that I could. So you guys opened their eyes to realizing that a lot of the things that they thought they were doing to help or save somebody was actually hindering them from their own potential. Okay, and with the Ten of Swords in reverse, I'm getting that you guys were the type of people where you guys have been through a lot in your life, and I feel like this person or these people have also put you through a lot, and instead of holding on to that pain, instead of holding on to that suffering as well, you guys decided to transmute that negativity and turn it into positivity. And I feel like that's what this person seeing you do a lot of the time. And I feel like with certain people, this person would actually get angry because they didn't know how you guys were doing it. They didn't know how you guys could, fight with this person one day, or be mad at this person, but not take it out on other people. And I'm getting that it's because you guys are definitely into alchemy. You guys are definitely an alchemist. And I feel like that's what you guys have, impacted this person with, is like your alchemist energy of where it's like, I'm not going to treat other people wrong just because you have treated me wrong. I'm going to, transmute that energy into pure love and still be a loving person instead of being somebody who is just downright evil. So I feel like in the past, before you even met your ex, I feel like a lot of your ex's ex-partners have impacted them in a way of where they just got eviler. Okay, it was like oh, this person did me wrong, so anybody that I come across, I'm going to do them wrong. Like, I'm going to do them in first. Or if I think that they're cheating, I'm going to just go ahead and cheat. So I'm getting that they had that type of mindset. And instead of like you guys really taking that out on other people, especially like in your job, like especially like in your career, you guys decided to handle situations as an adult and transmute that energy and just transform into a better person. And I feel like that's the impact that you guys left on your exes, is that, you know, things are always going to be changing. And if you want to change in a positive way, you have to be able to do the work that comes with it. And I feel like this person seeing you guys go from just negative days or like people talking shit about you in some sort of way, and you guys still remained on top, and you guys still remained on top as well. So you guys are in this energy of where it's like, it doesn't matter what anybody says about you, you guys are still going to work on the relationship that you guys have within yourself. And I feel like that's the impact that you guys left on this person, is that it doesn't matter what anybody thinks about you, it's what you think about yourself. And I feel like that's what they've been working on, is like their self-image and like how they think about themselves and how they want others to perceive them, instead of like them holding on to this past version of themselves. Okay. And with the next card, I have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you guys are very nurturing. I feel like this person has seen you guys nurture other people even when you guys were sad. So I feel like this person has realized that you guys definitely needed a break in some areas, and they made things worse for you. And instead of like being there for you and nurturing you in your darkest times, it was like they weren't there because they were with somebody else. And it could have been like their friends, their family, or just anybody but you, because at the time they would have rather been with like certain people that were quote unquote happy, but in all reality they were just using them for their energy. They were using you for your happiness, and like when you guys were really, really happy, that's when they would want to be around you. But like when you actually needed their help, it was like they were nowhere to be found. And I feel like that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is that they realized that the people that they were around were doing the same thing that they were doing to you. Okay, so they realized that they were getting their karma really, really quickly in the relationship. And a lot of the things that they didn't like that you were doing, they were actually doing to other people as well. So I'm getting that you guys were a mirror to them in some sort of ways. But I'm also getting that you guys were very nurturing, very caring, very loving. You guys were the type of person to nurture them. And if they were feeling down, you guys were going to nurture them. But at the same time, they were nowhere to be around or nowhere to be found when it came to you and you being nurtured. And I feel like they contributed to a lot of like that pain and suffering, especially later in the relationship after you guys decided to leave them. Because I'm getting that you guys left and this person was like very distraught, and that's also the impact that you guys left on them, is like, oh shit, like I have to get my shit together because this person was like my person and I messed it up. Because I'm getting that you guys decided to realize your own worth instead of holding on to this person. Like I said before, you guys could be a water sign or even like an earth sign. I'm getting like some fire in there too. So with the earth signs, it's Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And with the fire signs, it's Sagittarius, Leo, and I don't know why I wanted to say Aquarius. You guys could be an Aquarius, or this person could be an Aquarius, but it's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, so with the next card, I have the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said before, you guys could be an earth sign, but you guys have that work balance, and I feel like that's what this person has realized about you. But also the impact that you guys have left on them is like, balance your shit out in order for you not to explode on other people. Because I feel like that's what this person would always do, is like try to like explode on you. And then with other people, they were so nice, and you were like, what the freak is going on? Like, is everything all right? Like, am I doing something wrong? But Spirit was like, you weren't doing something wrong. I feel like this person was just taking it out on you because maybe you guys lived together and that was the issue. Or I'm getting that it could have been that their friends didn't like you, and they would hear like why their friends didn't like you, and then they would just like explode on you, like project all that negative energy that their friends were talking about on you onto you, okay? But I feel like you guys have taught them how to balance their finances and how to not overly give. You can be generous and nice, but not overly give to the wrong people as well. Like not overly give to the wrong people to the point of where you can't pay your bills or something like that. Okay. And with the next card, I have the Star card. So I feel like you guys gave this person hope about their future and about where they can be in their future. And that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is that you guys are the star, but you guys are very wise, and you guys have used your wisdom to create this hope to move forward in your life. And I feel like that's the transformation with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Star card. That's the transformation that you guys had, of where you're just like, you know what, I deserve better. I deserve a lot better than what you're giving me. And instead of holding on to this relationship, I'm going to find myself. I'm going to find somebody who actually wants to love me, instead of just like holding on to somebody that I want to love. Okay. I'm getting that you guys are in this transformational energy, and you're just listening to your wisdom in order to make the changes that you guys need to make in order to move forward. And that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is that you will leave. Good people will leave, and there's nothing that you can do about it if you're doing the wrong shit. Okay. And with the Power of Love Oracle cards, I have the card Evolution. Yeah, I feel like you guys have evolved a lot in your life, and you guys have taught this person that good people leave. Good people will leave out of your life with the quickness if you are not doing exactly what you need to be doing. And I feel like the people that they have met after you, just horrible, terrible. And they definitely believe it's karma because of how they treated you. But I'm also getting, it's like, the universe is like showing them a reflection of who they truly are in order for them to get their shit together. Okay. And with the card Creativity, I feel like this person is starting to get more creative in order to unleash like this anger that they were holding on to. Not because of this relationship necessarily. It was like because of their childhood. It was like certain things that would happen in their childhood you guys would notice. And I feel like you guys would kind of bring it up, but it's not in a way that like you knew these things were happening. You guys just noticed like certain things. You guys were like, what's going on? Like, why do you do this? And I feel like this person got really triggered. So I feel like the impact that you guys have left on this person is that they realized that a lot of the stuff that was going on, they were actually triggered by certain emotions that happened to them in the past, like certain things that happened to them in the past. And they never really talked about it, but it was more so like you guys brought it up in order for them to heal, and they didn't want to heal at that time, but now they're using their creativity to heal because they see that you guys have done that, and you guys are like healing your inner child, and you guys were healing your inner child throughout the relationship. And they feel like at one point in time, they weren't there for your inner child like you guys were there for their inner child, if that makes sense. And with the next two cards, I have the card Friendship. It says support, fun, unity, and play. So the impact that you guys have left on their life is that you guys were fun. You guys had a good, loving energy. And like I said before, you guys were healing to their inner child. You guys were fun to their inner child. So they love to be around you, and you guys brought out that innocence within them. But at the same time, at times, they didn't make your inner child feel safe. And that's why you guys are not here. Like, that's why you guys are not in their life, okay? But you guys were very supporting, and you guys knew how to take care of this person, like I said before. But at the same time, you guys weren't gonna go overboard of like taking care of this person, and this person wasn't equally giving to you, okay? And with the next card, I have the card Summoning Power. It says instinct, intellect, and control. So I'm getting that you guys made this person realize that there is something deeper about you that they never thought was possible. And I'm getting, it's more so like psychic abilities. They see that you guys have psychic abilities, and maybe you guys like never told this person that you guys had psychic abilities. You guys just like let it just you know, come about. Or maybe you guys were just figuring out your psychic abilities and you guys were like, okay, you know, this is happening to me and I just need your support. Like, I don't need you to really question me right now. But I also feel like you guys are in this energy of where you guys are trying to let this person like heal in order for you to move forward. So you guys have released your control in order to move forward. And I feel like because you guys are in that energy, you guys are just like letting go of the control so that this person can heal. And I feel like this person has, and I feel like the impact that you guys have left on this person is to let go of their control in order for things to start moving forward in their life, okay? And with the next two cards, I have the card Chariot and Goddesses. So I'm getting that they view you as a goddess. They view you as somebody who is the divine feminine, somebody who has a good spirit. And I feel like they're trying to focus on grounding their feminine energy or being more in touch with their feminine energy so that they can actually heal. And they feel like you guys are perfect. They feel like you guys are the embodiment of like the divine feminine or just like a feminine energy. And they feel like your spirit is pure. They feel like you guys they're literally perfection. And I feel like that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is that you guys are the standard. You guys set the standard. You guys are just like that embodiment of what you guys say you guys are, okay? And with the next card, I have the card Sacred Door. So the impact that you guys have left on them is that you guys are amazing when it comes to sexual acts, or you guys are in this energy of where you guys have opened doors for them. And that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is that you guys have opened, you know, many doors of like communication, of stability, of sacred acts. Like maybe you guys like had a child with this person, and that's like the impact that you guys have left on them, is that you guys had a child. But I'm also getting that you guys have opened the portal of manifestation to this person, of like them having whatever that they want in their lives. And I'm also getting that they're trying to like navigate that by themselves, okay? So with that being said, that was you guys' reading. If this reading resonated with you guys, make sure you comment down below. Also, if you guys are going to choose another pile, I will see you soon. But if you guys are going to click off this reading, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you guys next time, and bye y'all. Hey, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So before I get into your cards or anything, I'm going to tell you why you chose this citrine crystal. With this crystal, I'm getting that you guys are very powerful. You guys have this energy of where you guys are very passionate about certain things. You guys love to travel. You guys are in this energy of where you guys can be foodies. You guys love to try new things. And that's the impact that you guys have left on your exes, is that you guys are willing to step out of your comfort zone to do new things and also to gain new opportunities. I feel like because you guys have stepped out of your comfort zone a lot, so many opportunities were given to you or were presented to you because of that, because the universe was like rewarding you for stepping out of your comfort zone. It's like you guys are divinely blessed, and that's what this person or these people see, is that every time you step out of your comfort zone, you guys get rewarded. And so this person started doing the same thing, and that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is that the more that they stepped out of their comfort zone, the more that they seen that the opportunities that you guys were presented, they were also presented as well, or similar opportunities. And you guys are in this energy of where it's like, you don't have any bad blood with these exes or anything like that. You guys are very happy and content with your own life. And it's not that you guys are like hating on your exes or anything like that. It's just like, you guys know who you are. Okay. And I feel like that's the impact that you guys have left on your exes, is that because you guys are so confident within yourself and your self-esteem is high, and you guys have this energy of where you have tunnel vision of what you guys want to do in your life. I feel like this person in the relationship, they felt very insecure about that. Like they felt very insecure when it came to their life and like what they wanted to do, because they were still trying to like figure that out. But you guys already knew. And the impact that you guys have left on them is that they're trying to figure themselves out. They're trying to find themselves. And I feel like you guys have sped up that process of them finding themselves, of them knowing what they like, because you guys have always tried to help them step out of their comfort zone and try something new, be this like adventurous person. I'm getting that you guys are a fast talker, and I'm not getting that it's like manipulation or anything. So how you guys impacted this person is that they had to be in the present moment to actively listen to you, okay? To actively listen to what you guys were saying. And I feel like you guys are in this energy of where, again, you guys don't have bad blood with this person or these people. I do feel like you guys have certain issues with these people of where, you know, certain things you guys are just like, oh, you know, that's just my ex, like that's what they do. You don't want to see your exes truly wronged in some sort of way. It just didn't work out. That's what I'm getting with you guys. It just didn't work out. Like it didn't, you know, transpire in the way that you guys thought it would, and you don't have any bad blood. Like you guys don't want to sleep with your ex or anything like that, but it's just like, you know, you wish them well, they wish you well, and you guys are both in this energy of where you guys are finding yourself even more. You guys are thriving in your career, and I feel like that's the impact that you guys have left in this person's life, is to really focus on what they want to do in their life career wise, but also on a family basis. So it's like, do they want to have kids, or do they want to adopt, or, you know, what do they truly want to do when it comes to their family life? I feel like they're still trying to figure that out. But you guys are in this energy of where you guys either already know what you guys want and you guys have it. And I feel like this person like looks at you and they're very proud of you, okay? I'm getting like this one ex in particular, like you guys had a really good connection. It just didn't work out. Like it just didn't work out for some sort of reason. I feel like you guys are still trying to figure it out. I feel like this person is still trying to figure it out. It just didn't work. But you guys are in this energy of where you guys have everything that you guys want or need, and you guys are just living it up. And I feel like the impact that you guys left on this person was that you guys are always going to continue to live your life with or without this person, and that's exactly what this person should do as well, okay? So with the overall energy, I have the card, it's time to take action. Yeah, I feel like the impact that you guys left on this person is that it's very important to live in the present moment, to take all the opportunities that you can to make your life better for the next day, if that makes sense. It's like you guys are the type of people to live in the present moment so that you guys can make your life easier for your future self. So this person's seen how you guys lived, and they seen that you guys were doing certain things, and at the time they didn't understand why you had so many systems and like why you guys did certain things, and they were kind of like thinking that it was like OCD or something like that, but it was really that you guys were preparing to be the person that you guys are today. And now that this person sees who you are today, they realize that, oh yeah, this person was doing this because now they're this person, okay? So it's like they seen all the action that you guys are taking, and again, they're very proud of you. They're very proud about, you know, you guys taking certain opportunities that were for your highest good. I'm getting that you guys took an opportunity of where you guys had to work away from your ex. You had to move away from your ex, and it just didn't work out in a long distance relationship. And so you guys are in this energy of where, because you guys needed to take that opportunity to grow in your life, it's like this person now understands why you needed to take that opportunity because of who you are today. And I feel like this person does look at your social media. This person does, like, you know, check up on you every now and then, and it's out of love. I'm getting like this pile is very calm and like chill, and like your ex could actually be your friend right now. Like somebody's ex could actually be your friend right now, and it just didn't work out like you guys being romantic together. I'm getting that it was more so like a friendship vibe anyway. It could have turned friends into lovers, and then it just didn't work out because you guys had certain opportunities that you guys needed to take at that time, okay? And I feel like that's the impact that you guys have left on this person, is that it's okay to take certain opportunities and to move forward in certain ways. And if these people do come back, then they come back, but if they don't, they don't. So I'm getting that you taught this person to let go of control when it comes to what their future should look like, or what they feel like their future should look like, because there may be something better out there for them, and they see that through you, okay? Because I'm getting that at one point in time, you guys were not going to take the opportunity that presented itself. Like maybe you guys weren't going to move because of this person. You guys were just like, I really want to be with this person. I really want to, you know, make this work. But I feel like this person told you to take the opportunity for yourself, for your own growth. And obviously it didn't end up working out long distance, but it still worked out in your highest favor because you're the person that you guys are today. So with that being said, let's get into your tarot cards. And I have the Five of Pentacles. So with the Five of Pentacles, I'm getting that this person really, so with the Five of Pentacles, the impact that you guys left on this person is that the financial losses that they had in the past and like the worries that they had about like their finances and like their ill health were because of like their mindset. So I feel like you guys have impacted them to level up in their mindset and take the actions that they needed to take in order for these things in the future not to transpire. So I'm getting that this person was heavily into procrastinating, and this person was just like, you know, I'll just deal with it tomorrow. Like, I'll just deal with it at a later date. And you guys were just like, what is going on? Like, I can't even fathom leaving something that important to be done tomorrow. And that's why this person didn't understand it. I'm getting that this person was like the opposite of you. They were kind of like just really, really laid back, almost too laid back, to the point of where it was just like impacting them in a negative way. And they were impacted in like a negative financial way, or they were like trying to like figure certain things out like financially, but they couldn't because of their mental blockages. And you guys were just like, okay, do what you need to do for today so you don't have to think about it tomorrow and worry about it tomorrow. So the impact that you guys have left on them is that they're now more focused on like what they need to do in order to get them out of like this financial debt, or get them out of like this ill situation with their health. Because I'm getting that they could have like neglected their health at one point in time, and you guys were just like, hey, you need to focus on your health, like you need to focus on this, because if you don't, like it might transpire into something bigger, or you need to rest because it might transpire into something bigger. And this person was just like, oh yeah, whatever, like it is what it is. So I feel like the impact that you guys left on this person is that now they actually listen to their body. Now they actually listen to their intuition, okay? And with the next card, I have the Queen of Swords. I feel like this person is more assertive now because they let a lot of people run them over with their words or with their actions. And I feel like you guys were just like, why are you doing that? Like, why are you letting these people talk to you like that? Like, why are you doing that? So I feel like they're now more assertive and like resourceful with the things that they have in order to let go of this worry. And they could be an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but I'm getting that it was more so like they were a people pleaser. I feel like this person just loved to people please, and it was like they were a people pleaser to certain people, like not necessarily you all the time, but like with certain people when it came to like their work, or when it came to like certain people that they wanted to impress. Like point in time it was you, but I feel like later in the relationship it became other people just because they were just like comfortable with you. But now I feel like they're more self-sufficient. Like they're working on being more self-sufficient and totally honest with themselves and with other people of like actually how they're doing mentally, physically, emotionally. And it's because of you, and because you guys were very honest with how you guys were doing and how you guys were feeling at that time in order for you guys to even move forward in your life, okay? And with the next card, I have the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands, I'm getting that there were so many challenges in this relationship, or so many obstacles that had to do with this relationship. And it's not that the relationship was like 100% horrible, but I'm getting that you guys had options, okay? I'm getting that you guys are really, really attractive, and this person seeing that you guys had options, and they knew that you guys could leave at any time, and they knew that like letting you go was like a big risk, but they were going to do it anyway just because they knew that they were holding you back in some sort of way. So I'm getting that this person is like somewhat of a mature person to a certain extent, okay? Like they have like immature tendencies, but there are certain things that they did not learn, or that they deem as normal because they learned it from like their parents, or they never seen anybody do anything different, so they just deemed that as being normal. And you guys were just like, that's not normal. Like ignoring your health problems is not normal. Like ignoring your financial problems is not normal. So I'm getting that you guys called those things out, and that's the impact that you guys left on them, is that you guys are going to address certain things when it needs to be addressed and when it needs to be addressed. You guys don't let alarming things go unattended. And that's the impact that you guys left on them, is that they need to pay attention to certain things. And I'm getting like somebody like looking through the mail and like it's saying like past due. So I'm getting that this person would just like ignore certain things like that and just like go out and party or something like that. And you guys were just like, you can't just ignore these things and they're not gonna go away. I feel like when they were younger, things like that would go away because maybe their parents did their homework. Maybe they would be like, oh, you know, mom, this is due and I didn't do it. And their mom would do their homework, or they would tell like their parents the night before something is due, and then they would get out of it. So now as an adult, I feel like you guys have told them like that is not okay. Like you actually have to do the things that you need to do in order to move forward. And I feel like that's what they're trying to relearn, is like actually doing things by themselves. Okay. And with the next card, I have the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this person had the potential to be more intelligent than what they deemed themselves as. I feel like this person learned from you how more of a strategic and thoughtful and intentional leader. And because you guys were in that energy, you guys were able to lead this person to do the right thing. And I feel like certain people that they were around, it was like they were telling them to do the right thing as well, but they weren't listening, if that makes sense. It was like this person's family was like enabling them and telling them, oh, everything's gonna be okay. Like, you know, you don't have to do that. Like you can just like leave your apartment a mess and, you know, I'll come and clean it. Like that's the type of energy that I'm getting. I'm getting like almost like a man child, or like somebody who acts very childish. And it wasn't really a problem until you guys got older. That's what I'm getting. Like it wasn't really a problem until you guys started to mentally developed and you guys were just like, okay, like this is actually becoming a burden. So I'm getting that you guys taught this person that the many things that they needed to do, or the structure of how they needed to move forward in order to let go of like this laziness. Because I'm getting like this person was very lazy when they were around you, and I feel like you guys didn't realize that until you guys moved in with this person. Okay. And I feel like at one point in time, you guys were very comfortable, but after you guys got a certain opportunity, it was like, okay, I need to step out of my comfort zone and do what I need to do to grow. And you guys realized that what you guys put up with was not really normal as well. And with the next card, I have the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Pentacles, you guys definitely taught this person to work on their finances, to grow in abundance, or I feel like you guys are working on leaving some sort of leaving some sort of legacy or inheritance. And that's what you guys have taught this person, is that they need to work a little harder to move forward in their life. And I feel like this person is not even into like manifestation or like being in their feminine energy. It's just like this person was just like straight up lazy. They thought like certain people were gonna just like bring them things and like things were gonna work out for them, and they weren't even like strategic at that. And I feel like you guys had like a certain strategy of how you guys were gonna get your manifestations or something like that, but this person wasn't even on that level. I feel like they were just used to people doing things for them and them not putting in any sort of action, but them getting the credit for it. So have impacted them financially. Like maybe you guys helped them through a lot of financial issues, and now that you guys are not helping them, it's like oh yikes, like this is actually shitty. Like I don't have this person to help me anymore, and now I'm getting cut off. So I'm getting that they're getting cut off by their parents, because parents realize with you is that you guys were actually helping them become more mature. And after you guys left this person, and for whatever reason, or after the relationship did not work, they started to revert back to what they were before. Their parents were like, oh wait, hold up, no, you can't revert back. So with the next card, I have the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, I'm getting that Yeah, this person is definitely in like this childlike energy. I feel like you guys do have this childlike energy, or you guys were with this person when you guys were young. But at the same time, the impact that you guys left on this person is that it's okay to have like this childlike wonder and be creative and like do things you guys have done in your childhood, but you also need to have that balance of like handling your responsibilities. And I feel like that's the impact that you guys left on this person, is that they actually have to handle certain things that they need to do as an adult instead of just working on what they want to work on or what they want to do. Even like what they wanted to do wasn't as productive, and I feel like you guys were kind of getting sick and tired of that, and maybe that's why you guys decided to choose an opportunity that was for you. Even though I'm not getting that you guys have like bad blood with this person, I'm still getting that you guys were very frustrated with this person, or still even frustrated with this person, because you guys knew that they had potential but they weren't using that. Okay, so with the next two cards, I have the card trust. So I feel like this person definitely does trust themselves a lot more with bigger responsibilities because of you, because you guys were like, no, you're actually going to get this done. Like, you're actually going to do what you need to do to be more responsible. That's why I'm getting like friends to lovers. Like, maybe you guys help them throughout like their friendship to, you know, finish their schoolwork or like finish certain things that were like very important. And I feel like now that you guys are not around, I feel like this person has the fundamentals of like how to do things by themselves, and to trust themselves more, to trust their intuition more when it comes to certain people around them as well, and when to take action as well, like trust when to take action. And with the card expression, I also feel like you guys were very expressive in this relationship, and you guys impacted them to become even more expressive with their creativity, and use their creativity in a way that is productive instead of in a way that stunts their growth or holds them to a certain age. Okay. And with the next cards, I have the card Shamanic Journey. It says purpose, attunement, and vision quest. So I feel like this person definitely stepped into their purpose, or is stepping into their purpose because of the impact that you guys had on them. I feel like you guys taught them how to be a visionary, and I feel like you guys are a visionary. I feel like that's what you guys showed them, is like they have like this visionary energy, and to use that visionary energy to take the action that they need to get to those goals. Like, don't just think about it or dream about it, actually take action towards it to receive that. So that's the impact that you guys left on them, is that you guys are not only like into manifestation, but you're into taking action towards your manifestations as well. And with the next card, the card Earth Magic, it says fearlessness and removing obstacles. Yeah, like I said before, I feel like you guys were the type of person to remove a lot of certain obstacles in this person's life, and now that this person does not have you, I feel like they learned a little bit of how to remove their own obstacles, like mentally. But at the same time, they still have to deal with certain things that they neglected in the relationship as well. And it could be like their health, it could be like certain things that they had to deal with, like financially, like debt, and they just weren't paying it just because they didn't feel like it. And now they're dealing with the consequences of that. They could be an earth sign, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or just have those placements in their chart. But I'm also getting, again, fire signs, like I said before, Aries. You guys are definitely in this energy of fearlessness, and I feel like that's the impact that you guys have left on this person as well, is like, don't be afraid to put themselves out there, don't be afraid to do something bigger and better in their lives, and never stop learning. Okay. And with the last two cards, I have the card Crow. So with this card, I'm getting that you guys have taught this person how to become more wiser, or I feel like your wisdom has impacted them to move forward in their life. And they also had to face like the shadow part of them, of where it was like that part of them that they didn't want to even acknowledge, like those negative thoughts, those limited beliefs. You guys helped them face that in some sort of way, or you guys acknowledge that and they had to face that in some sort of way. And that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is that they have to deal with the things that they were avoiding to deal with, and they're not just gonna go away. Okay, so I feel like this person is in like a hermit mode, of where they're trying to become a lot more wiser, and they're trying to like listen to their intuition, trying to figure themselves out, and they just see you and they're very proud of you because you guys have gotten out of that energy. I feel like you guys were in that energy with this person, but you guys were the one that got out quicker than this person, if that makes sense. And with the last card, I had the card Oberius, and with this card, I'm getting that you guys were very connected to this person. Like you guys had some sort of connection that was meant for you guys both to grow in this relationship, and you guys decided to listen to your intuition a little bit faster than this person. And I feel like that's the impact that you guys have left on this person, is that you guys are going to listen to your intuition, you guys are going to move forward no matter what, and you guys are going to let the relationship or certain things die when they need to die. Okay, like you guys are gonna let go of things when they need to be let go of in order to move forward in your life, in order to take action towards new opportunities, situations, because you guys are always in the right places at the right times. And that's what this person realizes, and I feel like that's the energy that they're trying to be in, is like being at the right places at the right time, not only for themselves but for the people that they're around as well. So with that being said, that was you guys' reading. If this reading resonated with guys, make sure you comment down below. Also, if you guys are going to choose another pile, I will see you soon. But if you guys are going to click off this reading, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you guys next time, and bye y'all. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So before I get into your cards or anything, I'm going to tell you why you chose this moonstone crystal. With this crystal, I'm getting that you guys are very emotionally balanced. You guys are in this energy of where you guys are very stable in your life. And when I say stable, I'm getting like financially stable, or you guys are working towards that. You guys are in this energy of where you guys are setting the foundations that you guys need to set in order to move forward, or you guys have done that in these relationships, okay? You guys are slowly building your self-esteem in order to move forward. And I feel like a lot of your exes in the past have contributed to almost like degrading you in some sort of way, or trying to like keep you at some sort of level so that they could feel more superior than you. And it did not work. You guys could be an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or this person could be an air sign, so they could just have those placements in their chart, or you guys could have those placements in your chart. But I'm getting this energy of where you guys needed to be free in some sort of way, and this person was like restricting you from that, and you guys decided one day that you guys couldn't take it anymore, and you guys decided to leave. So you guys impacted this person to let go of their pride and let go of things when they need to let go of them. So you guys are in this energy of where you guys are focused on yourself, you're focused on your education. I'm getting that you guys could be going back to school, or you guys are just focused on allowing your hard work to pay off. And I feel like that's the impact that you guys have left on this person, is that every single time you guys decided to put yourself first, everything started working out for you. And that's what this person started to notice. And I feel like that's why with somebody's ex, they wanted to like hold you back in some sort of way, because they didn't want you to move forward and find something better. And you guys end up doing that anyway. And it was because like this person was like pushing you away. This person was like pushing you to not even like yourself in some sort of way. Like they would always try to like hold you back in order for you to not grow. And because like your ancestors or like your spiritual team was seeing that, they were just like, oh hell no, like you gotta go. So I'm getting that there could have been like a situation that transpired and it was like really, really rough. And you guys decided that enough is enough. I'm going to leave this person. I'm going to pack up all my things and just leave quietly. Like I'm just going to leave the situation so that this person does not try to convince me otherwise. I'm getting that you guys could have broke up with this person in a text because you guys were just like, I don't want anything to do with this person and I don't want this person to convince me to stay. And because you guys have done that, I feel like this person has been triggered by their emotional abandonment with their parents, because you guys have either quote unquote done something similar, or you guys just decided to leave quietly. Okay, I feel like maybe that's what their parents did, is like left them quietly with their grandparents or with a guardian or somewhere, and that triggered them in some sort of way. And now because of your impact, it's like they don't hold on to people as long anymore. And it's because they realize that holding on to people makes them want to leave even more. So I feel like you guys have opened this person's heart just a little bit. I feel like this person is still working on themselves. Like they're still working out their abandonment issues. They're not as evolved as the people in pile 1 or 2. I feel like they're still trying to like figure themselves out, like still trying to figure certain, basic things about themselves out. And I'm highly getting it's like the group that they're around. Like the group that they're around is just like, ugh, like not very good people, okay? They don't have good character. And I feel like that's what your ex doesn't really have, is like good character. And I do feel like you guys almost like romanticize the relationship just a little bit, just because like you've seen the potential that this person had, or this person was like love bombing you. So they made it seem like they were like a good person and they would do like certain good things for you. But then like when it was bad, it was really, really bad. Like that's what I'm getting, okay? So with that being said, let's get into your overall energy. And I have the card, a win-win outcome is forecast. It says full moon in Libra. Like I said before, you guys could be a Libra or just have those placements in your chart. But they see that you guys are winning. And it's because you guys have chosen yourself. You guys have chosen to step out of your comfort zone and be with somebody who actually loves you, instead of being with somebody who, has the potential to love you, but at the same time, they're checking out other people while you guys are at dinner. Like that's the energy that I'm getting. I feel like this person has narcissistic tendencies, or almost like a narcissist. And that's why I'm like, this person is not really evolved. I feel like this person is trying to get to know themselves. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't really know. But they see that you guys are, moving forward. And I feel like the impact that you guys have left on them is that you're the person who actually got away. And it's in a way where it hurts their ego. It's not necessarily like, oh, I miss you and I want to be with you, or, oh, I'm happy for you. It's in a way where it's just like, oh, if my ex is with somebody else, like I have to get with somebody else better. And they haven't found somebody better. That's what I'm getting. Like they haven't found anybody that was like even remotely close to you, because I'm getting that you guys are a pure souled, you guys are a pure hearted person, and I feel like you guys attracted this person to level up on your boundaries. And the impact that you guys have left on this person is that they realize that they can't play everybody. They thought they could have their cake and eat it too. Like they thought they could have, the side piece, and then you, and then like maybe another one. And they realized very quickly that when it came to you, they were actually losing. So I'm getting that when you guys left, a lot of their friends also left as well. And it was because their friends were only friends with them because of you. And that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is that a lot of the things that they have were because of you, because of your energy, because of like the energy that you guys were giving this person. And a lot of that quickly diminished when you guys decided to leave, okay? So with your tarot cards, I have the card, the Three of Pentacles. Like I said before, you guys are a team player. I feel like you guys love to be around certain people. I feel like you guys love to negotiate. I feel like you guys are great at negotiating. Maybe you guys were in partnership with this person when it came to business, or maybe you guys worked with this person and it just didn't work out in the way that you thought it would work out. I feel like you guys thought this person would be like your power couple, or be somebody that was with you for the long haul, but you quickly realized that this person was just like not okay. Like this person was just like not it. And the impact that you guys have left on them is that they no longer have that stability within their team. And they realized that the stability came from you. Like a lot of these foundations that they thought were set from them, they don't have that anymore. It was like being with you was like their advantage to level up, and level up mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. And because at the time you guys didn't realize your worth, it was more so like this person was like, oh yeah, I'm getting over on this person. I'm doing this and this person doesn't even know it. And I feel like once you guys took off those rose-colored glasses, you guys started to carefully plan your exit, okay? And I'm sorry if this is like very triggering to somebody, because I'm getting like somebody's getting very triggered, but you guys got out of that situation. I'm getting that you guys are either getting help from that situation, or maybe you guys still need to, get help from that situation. So I definitely recommend that you guys get the help that you guys need from a professional. But you guys are in this energy of where you guys have moved forward, and now you guys can take all of those tools that you guys have realized that this person did not really give you, for giving this person the tools and the financial, advice, or the financial growth, like the energy to grow financially. You guys were giving them, that energy to grow. You guys can now pour back into yourself. You guys can continue to pour back into yourself, continue to, grow as a person, transmute all that negative energy that this person was sending you, or that this person used, and use it for yourself now. Use it to grow as a person for yourself. That's what Spirit is saying. And with the next card, the Page of Cups, yeah, you guys are definitely in this new emotional beginning. And I feel like that's what this person tried to use against you, is like your emotions, is trying to like say that you guys were too emotional or something like that. And now you guys are in this energy of where it's like you're a very studious person. Okay, you guys are in this new love. I feel like that's how you guys impacted this person, is that you guys decided to be with somebody that was actually truly loving to you, and you guys got your, I want to say like your fairy tale ending almost, and it's still working out for you because you guys decided to leave this person and grow with this other person. And I'm getting that it took you a while to even be open to this new person, but this new person is actually very patient with you. And that's the impact that you guys have left on this person, is that this person was like, oh, you'll never find nobody like me, and like I'm the person you'll always be running back to, and stuff like that. And it just didn't work that way. It didn't work that way, and you guys broke their ego. That's how you guys have impacted them, is that this person always thought you guys were going to be around, and maybe you guys were the type of person to go back and forth to this person, and you guys were like, you guys always had like a soft spot for this person, but I'm getting that this person was just like manipulating you to get ahead in life, or get ahead in certain situations. It's like you guys are very attractive, and you guys were definitely very attractive in this relationship, or in these relationships. And so they use your look in order to get ahead. And now that that is not working, it's like, I'm hearing Spirit say they're a loser. Okay. And I'm saying a loser because of their energy, because of their character, because they don't want to change, because they don't want to move forward in ways that would actually help them grow in life and connect them with the right people. And you guys are out here doing what you guys need to do in order to move forward. I'm getting that your new lover could volunteer, and this person's like, oh yeah, this person's a loser because they volunteer. That's the type of ego that your ex has, is like this person feels very threatened by the new person that you're with, and very threatened by you. Okay. And at the time, you guys didn't understand that this person was jealous of you and had this animosity towards you. But now you guys are doing the act of healing work in order to, be open to this new person, or continue your relationship with this new person. And if you're not with this new person, it's like continue the relationship to grow within yourself. Okay. And it's like this person is like really threatened by you stepping into your power, you stepping into this energy of where you guys know yourself. Okay. And with the next card, the Hermit card, yeah, this person is definitely in hiding because they feel very embarrassed that they don't have the same things that you guys have anymore. I feel like at one point in time, this person was, very big. They had like all the fancy cars. They had, the lifestyle that at one point in time, maybe you guys wanted. But because you guys were so busy, pouring into this person, you guys never got to pour into yourself. And now that you guys don't have to do that anymore, it's like you guys can actually focus on yourself, focus on what is for you and for your highest good. And that's the impact that you guys have left on this person, is that the more that you guys focus on yourself, the more that you guys ground yourself and ground your energy, even when you guys feel this person's energy trying to pull towards you, it's like they're still going to remain the same person if they don't want to change. Okay, and that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is that if they don't actively do the work, their life is not going to move forward. Even if they try to use somebody else, it's not going to work. I feel like you guys were like that last person Spirit allowed them to like use, And I'm getting that just because they're able to transmute that energy and like take back your energy, okay? So a lot of the people that you guys did in the past, you guys are able to take that energy back and use it to do something good in your life. And that's what Spirit is calling you guys to do, is like move forward and use this as like wisdom to help other people maybe in those situations, okay? And with the next card, I have the Emperor. So you guys have definitely impacted this person by them watching you grow as a person and take that action that you guys need as a leader, like be a real leader. And that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is that you guys are a real leader. You guys are engaging with your clientele or engaging with your audience or even like your teammates in the proper way. And I feel like this person is or was the type of person to just like let out a lot of negative energy on their clients or on their team when something didn't go the way that they planned it. And now you guys are in this energy of where you guys have some sort of stability, respect, and I'm getting that you guys are really good at strategically planning of how you guys are going to move forward. And I also feel like you guys have brought up a lot of father issues with this person. Like you guys have brought up like situations, maybe not consciously, but like subconsciously, of like this person having like daddy issues. That's what I'm getting, okay? And with the next card, I have the Hierophant in reverse. So you guys are definitely original, very creative. You guys are able to solve a lot of problems, and this person just like has to watch you do exactly what you knew you guys could do, but you guys were like hiding yourself, or at the time you guys didn't feel like you guys had the confidence to do it. And now you guys are in this energy of where you're able to move forward in this confident way. You guys are not afraid to take action. You guys are very intelligent. You guys know how to, again, strategically plan certain things out to solve problems. And I feel like that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is that a lot of the issues that you normally solve, they actually have to solve themselves, and didn't work out in the way that they thought it would work out. Like certain things or certain problems that, again, you guys would solve, like this person would be like, oh, thank God, like this person solved it. Now I can do whatever I want to do. And now this person has so many problems racking up because you guys are not the person to solve it. And now they can't do what they would normally do because they're too busy trying to solve these problems. And that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is like they actually have to deal with their responsibilities, okay? And with the Three of Wands, I'm getting that, again, you guys are really great at working as a team. You guys are into traveling. I feel like you guys were the type of person to help them step out of their comfort zone and like travel to different places. I feel like this person was like always ruining your travel or trying to ruin your travel in some sort of way. And now that you guys are not there, it's like the people that they travel with are not as fun as you, if that makes sense. It's like you guys are always adventurous. You guys want to try new things. You guys always want to do things out of your comfort zone. And I feel like this person did like that about you. It was more so like their ego was definitely in the way. Like their ego was definitely in the way of like actually enjoying certain things, because they were so busy focusing on like getting caught up in a lie. That's what I'm getting. And with the next two cards, I have the card Humility. So I'm getting that this person now sees that you guys are very opposite. Like you guys are a completely different person. And that's the impact that you guys have left on them, is that their lies are fully unleashed, and you see their character, and you see that this person is just like not a good person, and that they're not going to change, or that they don't want to change. And I feel like the impact that you guys had on them is that you want to change. You guys were going to leave, and you guys were going to leave quietly. Like you guys didn't really say a word. I feel like you guys were just like, okay, I'm going to pack up my stuff and like leave. I feel like this person in a way is very manipulative. And so they thought that if they do like all these like grand gestures or like certain things, that you guys wouldn't notice that they were doing some BS. And when you guys decided to, you know, send that text or just like leave, like this person was like, oh, they beat me at my own game. And that's when they realized you guys were a different person, like a different person than what they're used to, just because you guys were like, oh, I'm like smarter than you. I'm getting that subconsciously you guys taught this person that you guys were 10 steps ahead, and it's because of your intuition. And with the next card of the card Unity, yeah, you guys definitely impacted this person by being with another person that is for your highest good and seeing what true love actually looks like. Because I'm getting that this person does not know what true love actually looks like. I feel like they had an idea of what true love looked like, but it was very distorted. Like as they grew up, like they started to realize that, you know, the relationships that they were around were very one-sided, and so they started to be one-sided as well, and they realized that that is not going to work with a person like you. If like they want to be with a person like you, they have to actually open their heart and, you know, be a good person. And I feel like this person is a little far from coming to, you know, stepping into that energy, but they know it, if that makes sense. And with the next cards, I have the card Tenderness. It says true love and compassion. So you guys have definitely impacted this person with your true love and compassion. It's like they'll never find that energy around just like a normal person, and they know that. It's like they would rather be with somebody that they can manipulate, because then they can like justify their actions anyway. But they know that you guys were a genuine person, and now that they can't do other genuine people like that, because they're going to reap the consequences of that. Okay. And with the next card, I have the card Angelic Assistance. It says divine guidance and loving support. You guys were very loving, but I'm also getting that this person is currently getting their karma. Like this person is actively meeting people that are doing them the way that they did you and they did other people in the past. And if this person is trying to change, it's like they're still meeting people that were like them in the past, just because they need to learn those lessons in order to move forward. So you guys are definitely getting some angelic assistance. I'm hearing Archangel Michael is helping you guys. Okay. And with the last two cards, I have the card Predominant waters. You guys could be a water sign, or this person could be a water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or this person could be a Leo. I'm getting like a Leo energy, or somebody who's just like very strong within themselves. They could be like a Leo rising, or you guys could be a Leo rising, because I'm getting like a stronger energy. But I'm getting that this person definitely has a lot of chaos in their life, and they're trying to start a new beginning. But at the same time, with them starting a new beginning, they have to learn the lessons from the past, go into the cycle of chaos, because you guys have left. Okay. And you guys are definitely cleansing your energy and cleansing like this source of like darkness, and you're coming into your own light. You're finding the light within you in order to move forward within yourself. Okay. And I feel like you guys are doing a very great job. And especially if like this person like tried to like, I feel like this person like tried to like manipulate some sort of way, and you guys decided to use your intuition on how to move forward in the situation. Okay. You guys could be a Scorpio, just have Scorpio in your chart, but I'm getting that you guys were able to bypass a lot of the chaos that could have transpired because you guys listened to your intuition. Okay. And with the card Jupiter, you guys have faith that everything was going to move forward in your life in the way that it should, and now you guys are in this joyful energy, and they have to watch you guys live in this joyful energy while they just like go through the same cycles over and over again with the same people. And you guys are in this energy of where you're expanding your mind, you're expanding your confidence. You guys are on a new journey. It's like you're living a whole different life, and this person is living the same life over and over and over again. It's almost like they're living the same day over and over again, or living in like this mental hell. Okay. So with that being said, that was you guys' reading. If this reading resonated with you guys, make sure you comment down below. Also, if you guys are going to choose another pile, I will see you soon. But if you guys are going to click off this reading, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you guys next time, and bye y'all.